tehevun le'erekum watisnon le'erekum wa ana amerlukum tehevun le'erekum titsalon le'redafekum kaveldihen tehevun ahavinlukum matabdina
Look into my eyes, you will see what you mean to me. Such a heart, such a soul. And when you find me there, you'll search no more. Don't tell me it's not worth trying for. You can't tell me it's not worth dying for. You know it's true. Everything I do it for you. Look into your heart, you will find there's nothing there to hide. Take me as I am, take my life. I will give it all, I would sacrifice. Don't tell me it's not worth fighting for. I can't help it, there's nothing I want more. You know it's true. Everything I do it for you.
الناس الرائعة ترى نشمتي هذا الله نفا الناس لا لاكي أخ نشمتي مني لا هنه هذا مني أنا ثعب يداي لمهذا وضع يداي مدام ملكخا نامي نبا
Oh, you can't tell me it's not worth trying for. I can't help it, there's nothing I want more. Yeah, I would fight for you, I lie for you, walk the wild for you. Yeah, I'd die for you.
Father Dennis, the backbone of my faith. You have been that with the support of the Ginto group. I've wrestled with God for so many years. But the first time I wrestled was when I lost my child, Natasha. Yesterday was her birthday. I'm not here to ask for compassion or sympathy. I'm just here to say that wrestling with God was for me quite something. I threatened him. I said I'd become Buddhist. I said I'd become Taoist. I thought of all religions. I'd become Muslim after the death of my daughter. And I said, why me? I told you, I promised you that she could be your missionary in Africa, even if she never spoke to me for 5 years, and I could just hear her voice every 5 years. But why me? I couldn't cry. The first person I called was Nena. I said, Nena, she's gone. She says, of course she will travel. I said, no, Nena, she's gone. What do you mean, Jean, by gone? She's dead. And she said, what? That was Nena. That was May, 18 years ago, 23. I stand here before all of you because I believe in faith. I stand here because without that, and without the support and love, at that point of time, Nena Tina and Nene, Father Dennis, I wouldn't have survived. I survived because of the faith. I looked at Mother Mary in the Pieta with the lifeless body of Jesus in San Antonio. I would sit there on a bench, on a stool, or a plastic chair for 3 hours, not moving, not eating, not even drinking, just staring. How could you, Mother, handle his body? Because I never saw the body of my child. I didn't want to. I said, Tasha, I'm so angry with you. How dare you take your life with so much love? You who loves animals, cooks the most beautiful dinners for me, sits down and does pedicure to my toenails. How could you do this? You promised me 6 grandchildren. You promised me a 250 square meter part of your home where I could have my TV, my library, a room full of fabrics, which I love. You promised me this and you're gone. So with this, I would like to say, persevere and never give up praying. I asked for a sign. I said, if you don't show me that sign, you, God, you do not exist at all. You don't. You're just a myth. Just show me 3 dolphins, she's in hell. 5, she's in purgatory. Take me instead. I made this bargain. But if you show me 10, I'll serve you until I die. I saw 128 dolphins in Puerto Galera. And you asked me how I counted the dolphins. Well, I know how to count abacus. So they were in 5 rows and they danced. They danced for 8 minutes because 8 is my favorite number. I'm half Chinese, but not from mainland. And definitely not mainland. And very Filipino. I love this country. I am not sure about the leaders. So my wrestle with God right now is government and leaders. Because 5 suicide in 3 days. 21, 22, 23 of February, 5 suicide is too much for this country to bear. And I wrestle with God because I talk to men, CEOs, the 10 top companies of this country. You talk to them about mental health. They look at me as though I'm the woman from Venus and they're from Mars. And they are from Mars. So I wrestle with God. How could you invent men without a heart? Why? Why? What's this man over 50 with big titles, success, and multi-billion companies? I sold a 10,000 ticket. They tried and said if I could sell it at 50% off. Okay, I asked for 12.5 million. I got 150,000. I sell it to a very, very wealthy society lady. 10 tickets for 100,000. She said it's too expensive. Can I buy one? But I know she bought 750,000 at Red Cross. So what is it? Humility. So I stand before you, continue to pray, please, for your grandchildren. Not for you, for your grandchildren. I don't know what lives there are. Their gadget, please no gadgets. Please no gadgets. It burns the neurotransmitter of a 1-year-old, 5-year-old, 10-year-old. Please, I beg you to enjoy every moment of your life. And I beg you to be happy. Be happy. Do not force your grandchildren to be what they're not. That's causing some suicide. Being forced to be an architect, lawyer, when all they want to be is a musician or a painter. So don't, please. Or a beautician. But I go through with a sense of humor. Please pray for me as I wrestle with my feelings about our society and the men who don't care. Top 10 companies of this country cannot give me 1.5 million or 12 million. But you know how much? You know the SIM cards that you guys buy or your drivers buy? 28 to 35 million per day. Per day. That's the sale of the SIM card. 12.5 million is 1 million for them. I couldn't get, except for one very kind man. The only kind man in the corporate world. There's only one, and I have a crush on him, but he's married. It's okay. Thank you very much. So continue to wrestle with God. He's unbelievable. With 128 dolphins, I kneel down in humility. I'm no longer the designer. I'm now a very elegant chic beggar. Thank you.